show you. This is my third pick. This is who I've taken so far. Kyler Murray and McLaren. I'm taking him to the left.
On the clock now, it's the Rams, and time is ticking.
That Slater guy. My bookends of the future.
All right, now on the clock, the Rams.
That's fine. I'll take a tight end. Read that. Let's get a second receiver. There's plenty. I gotta go defense a little bit.
And the Rams now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
Middle linebacker, corner. Maybe tight end. Oh, I'm not taking Goldie. He's fucking garbage. There's not very many good young ones, is there?
The Rams on the clock now.
I'm gonna take one more corner. It's fine. Maybe get some safeties now.
Okay, it's the Rams up now. They're on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Rams, and time is ticking.
I should just get my line. We got a center. Yeah, I'm gonna take Winslow. Alright, now I can go with defense.
All right, now on the clock, the Rams.
Oh, maybe running back. Let's see. We still got.
And the Rams now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
Safety. Oh shit, excuse me. There goes Savage. That's fine though. I'm gonna take that other rookie.
The Rams on the clock now.
I'm mooring. There's my
Okay,
safety.
it's the
I'm
Rams
gonna take
up now.
Eric
They're on the
Stokes
clock.
and then a wide receiver. And a running back. And a tight end. There he is. Dude, this dude should be at least a silver, man. So stupid. He's one of the best rookies in the league right now.
On the clock now, it's the Rams, and time is ticking.
No. Okay, cool. No, I don't have to. I'll take him.
All right, now on the clock, the Rams. And the Rams now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? The Rams on the clock now. Okay, it's the Rams up now. They're on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Rams, and time is ticking. right, now on the clock, the Rams. And the Rams now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? The Rams on the clock now. Okay, it's the Rams up now. They're on the clock. On the clock now,
He
it's
might
the Rams,
start
and
to.
time is ticking. All right, now on the clock, the Rams. And the Rams now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? The Rams on the clock now. Okay, it's the Rams up now. They're on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Rams, and time is ticking. All right, now on the clock, the Rams. And the Rams now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? The Rams on the clock now. Okay, it's the Rams up now. They're on the clock.
George Kittle. team, dude. I gotta go through, sorry. I can't. Some people I just don't want on my... Like this guy. I can trade him away. I don't even want him. I don't even care. I'll take it for a fucking... Who's wearing 18? What? Oh, it's because the fucking... Oh, the fucking tight end. You're not wearing number 9, idiot. It's Justin fucking Tucker's number, you dumb whore. There. What? Get off my fucking team, dude. Don't care about you. She's perfect.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A handoff running left, Mixon. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz looking middle, and it's incomplete. And he got today his intended receiver. 3rd down here. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an
Oh my God, dude! What?
Quarterback mechanics, right?
It's a pick.
Well, I try. All right, I don't know how.
Like, dude, look at this shit. I played that perfectly, dude. Come on, Davis, man.
But it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Here comes Tony on the return.
Great. Who? Yeah, that's why you don't start.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw.
He gone.
This one to Terry McLaurin. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, LA. Terry McLaurin, 87 yards. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener. In the discussion of how would this offense respond in Week 1, Game 1 of the season, boom, they come out, get the football, score it.
It's funny, didn't we ask them that question in our meetings, Brandon?
We did.
How are you going to respond? I think we got our answer, didn't we?
We did.
Straight down the field, well done.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Not bad. I hesitated.
Following a good pickup of 8. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Mixon. It's met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
They give to Mixon to try to pick
Fuck.
it up.
Yeah, good job. I had that too. Fuck it.
Short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep is Kadarius Toney.
Come on, is there a penalty every fucking play? Walk in the bar. Jesus. Dude, you're right down at the end of the game.
Good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally.
Seriously, he's done.
That they were going to be very proud of, but when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense
Yeah,
has to
it's
start a little bit
2,
deeper in
bro.
their own territory.
Sermon with space, a first down.
Good block, baby.
The 20. And he's going to take
Man, told you this team's gonna be explosive.
Trey Sermon with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. From the gun, it's Wentz. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And to the 42-yard line
Second
here
tackle.
and brought down there. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's
Oh,
told his
fucking missed it.
coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this
Missed the
game.
hole. That's my
49
fault.
yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. Mixon with a first down carry. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Wentz. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Oh, bull fucking.
And some space to run. And he will reach the
Whatever,
5-yard line
dude.
before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Come on.
And he's in
That's a fucking
the end zone.
hole, dude.
Touchdown, Bears.
Do the limbo to get in.
Chuba Hubbard with his first career touchdown in his first
That's all you're
career
getting, too.
game. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations.
Garbage fucking touchdowns like that, man.
Line, because there's
penalty,
a reason
penalty,
that running
penalty.
backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency
what are you
and the
doing?
continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Fucking backwards, are you fucking kidding?
LA readies for its next possession. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one.
He's good,
Give all
dude.
the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but allow a run of that length,
If you're gonna let the quarterback make it with those two.
Are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Abilities,
so from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Sermon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Play fake, Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is going to go
Fucking
down.
shit.
He will be sacked.
Come on, fucking Sine.
Through one
Sewell,
quarter,
whatever the fuck your name is.
14-7 our score. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
No.
To throw, it's Murray. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Come on, dude.
And a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. Panay Sewell, the 7th overall pick, hit with a penalty there. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
On the handoff, Sermon.
Get out there, Mason.
Pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackle. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Sermon.
Who the fuck is holding? If it's Sewell again.
He's trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Sermon, they'll try the left side with him. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8.
Screwing this guy
Gets
with a
him 3
touchdown.
yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. They run. Here's Sermon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Trey Sermon.
Good run, bro.
Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Reach that shit in.
Fair to say, they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out,
you have to keep doing those stupid plays because I get the ball at half, too.
In order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? On second down, here's Mixon. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
You're going to have to start passing pretty soon. You're going to have to start passing pretty soon.
Mid-season form here in the opener.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now Joe Mixon.
Oh, bullfuck.
Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45.
What's Mooring's tackle? Okay, 66. Jeez, dude. But his hip hard's 89.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing his Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. There for the sack, Emerson Griffin.
And in 2020, this unit was again one of the best
defenses
in the NFL. They can bring a lot of heat with their pass rush. As a group, they finished with 53 sacks last season, second only to the Steelers' 56, and a lot of it was interior pressure.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass
yes,
broken up.
Good D, baby.
The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Punt
Calling
one.
a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return.
He's punted way more than once.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Running left is Sermon. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. They'll try and run for the first with Sermon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
No, come on.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They got 100 yards.
On 2nd down, Love. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Still a couple yards short of the first, as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week one.
Yeah, I'm not taking any chances. Those fuckers dropping this thing.
Going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Here's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Murray fighting.
He fumbles it. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me?
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Throw the fucking football, dude.
Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So from the 17 now, here's the 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Wentz. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. LaVisca Chenault there to make the grab.
Next time we turn the fucking injuries off. It's fucking stupid.
Closer.
Every fucking time someone gets hurt, we're not a good team.
The timing
Every
between
time.
the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
This game's ridiculous. It uses shit like that to win, to try to stay in the game.
Making their way out to take over. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself some defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because...
Come on, more.
Murray now on first down. He's going to look deep for more. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Allen. Rondale Moore. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points.
Bitches.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. The
now I gotta go to
might
the
have been
fucking left
shifted.
guard or right
Instead,
guard.
they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Depends how long he's out for.
Well, the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Should hit square
There
there.
was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Able to complete this to Chenault.
Come
Now
on,
the Bears going
man.
to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Wins to throw again. And that throw behind
did you
his
not
man.
catch
He missed him. Incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard
That field goal,
line.
pussy boy.
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better.
Oh, he's open.
County, All-State, and other positions, not just soccer.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
He was open.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They turn to Love on the handoff. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now it's Murray. Forced out to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Terry McLaurin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On second down, Mixon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well,
he's the only one that ever runs anything. Ever. Seriously. Go back and look through my shit.
Are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw pulled in by Kittle.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Wentz now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Wentz now to throw, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wentz again. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. But you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Murray off play action. Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Buying time to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone.
Oh, my God, what a throw.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kadarius Toney with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. So this looking more. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Oh, it's not. Can I challenge it?
So take away the touchdown there as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Oh wait, can't even like, they don't have highlights anymore. That's a Jesus. They're so worthless.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. 2 yards, good enough for first. On first down, Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Working from the gun, Wentz.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
All he can do.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game.
Wentz's throw here taken in by Boykin.
Fucking ankles.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And Wentz going to slide to a stop.
Dude,
he does have the first down.
Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. A handoff to Mixon. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Wentz gonna throw.
Turn
Touchdown,
around.
Bears.
LaVisca Chenault.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears cut into that lead.
Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown may be a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
And he'll get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
Go nuts on me. You injure my running back.
The LA offense ready for this next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That's the ball, dude. Right in your fucking...
Physical play on the
Come on, man.
there, and it's second down.
It gets ridiculous when you can't catch.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused because it had touchdown.
Rondell Moore making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown of his NFL debut. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Take him out of the fucking game, dude. It's annoying and irritating by everyone who plays this game.
The Chicago
even people who support him. It's crazy.
This is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Not in the league.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Wentz to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Wentz now on first down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
7 yards the pickup there.
They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Again, it's Wentz. They're going deep downfield for Boykin.
Oh, bull fucking shit.
Be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
That's a fucking pig.
That one good for 37 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Into the red zone. Wentz. They'll roll him out right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
112 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Mixon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Joe Mixon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears get a bit closer. Wentz going to look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Dancing to his left. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Back to throw it. Murray escaping the pressure right. Murray has the first down.
Oh, dude, he blocked that fucking guy. Man.
Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Seriously.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over
touchdown.
what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd and 10, Murray letting one go deep for the end zone.
Come on, catch the fucking ball.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Looking for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Kadarius Toney with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Rams have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that I always think to me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Or are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Nope, I'll hold to manage everything. Every point I can possibly get.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. To throw is Wentz. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Bitch.
And that's going to be incomplete.
He's
At this
gonna get
point,
fucking
down big. You'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Oh, I tackled him. What the
Up past the 45 before being
Kill him
tackled.
that good.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Yeah.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw, it's Wentz.
Oh, fuck, I missed it. No fucking way. Don't want to cross the...
Now the Bears will use their
fucking
3rd
pop
and
the fuck
final
out of here.
timeout. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Wentz. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon.
Of course he went that way. The opposite fucking way I picked. Too bad, bitch.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Rams, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.
See if I can make a trade. I shouldn't have to give up much. You can have him. Okay. What else? Quarterback, center. I don't know. I don't have a quarterback. I can have Billy Price. Okay. Billy Price and John Runyon. Okay, so you want more. They don't have a first round, fucking idiots. A 5. Okay. Oh no, I got a backup right guard. Okay, cool. That wasn't that much either. Okay. breakout player. Who? What? 4 TDs or 200? Okay. Easily. And he'll be gold. My offense is good. I need defensive. No, I don't care about that. Is he returning from injury? Alright, my running back's good then. I'm gonna do a couple dudes. I don't care what he looks like. I want to look what I want him to look like. Look how much cooler you look, dude.
Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Bring it, Bridgewater.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Indianapolis Colts. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led by Teddy Bridgewater in his 8th season now in the NFL.
No.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
On Dalvin Cook.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Fighting through, and he's got space. Past the 20. And he does take it in
Flag,
for the
yes.
touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
That's on Pro Bowl center Jason Kelce. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I get
This
the
defense
lead
for
early.
the
I
Rams
stop right here.
terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return, it's Tony. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
And
they'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Murray. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Play fake. Murray on the move to his left.
I thought O was going to come back.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, Sermon. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Murray going to throw.
God damn it.
Right. And he can't find a receiver.
Who's that?
That time, able to drop him for a loss. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. And he'll be out of bounds
just shy of the 30. So a good punt for a solid 12-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Now a little bit of space there for Cook that time as he winds up getting about 7 there on 1st down. The numbers a week ago for Cook. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see what the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They fake the handoff. Now Murray slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They give to Sermon out of the gun. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
1st down, Murray. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. For this defense, CD, and going up against Kyler Murray here, what's the secret to keeping him in check?
Having better athletes than him, which is really unrealistic. So I go way back in football. They used to have a coverage called the umbrella coverage with 4 defenders back deep. Now you want to try and move that umbrella up front with Kyler Murray. Kind of surround him and keep him hemmed into the pocket. Because if he breaks out, he's going to hurt your defense in a big way with his legs.
On 2nd down, another shot for Sermon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Man. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. On the handoff, Sermon.
Come on, dude.
Get this down only to the 18. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 2nd and 9, Murray being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Forced out to his left.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they faked the run.
It wasn't 4th down.
Throw it, and as a defense,
Jesus Christ, this game is such a piece of shit.
You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost sell out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got pulled on that one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. He's going to get this one down to Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. 2nd in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards. And that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The open man is Shark. It's complete.
Every time, dude. Whatever, dude.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And nobody, doesn't matter if you take Jair.
5 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying
Peter
up
always
this
beats you for
football
slam.
game.
It's pathetic.
And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff, Sermon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Murray's throw into the hands of Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Shotgun now from Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. To throw is Murray. Again, he finds Moore. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards. Dancing to his left. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyler Murray
with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Indy set to go on offense once more.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive,
Come on.
He goes.
Every
Amari
fucking...
Cooper, the 30, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Murray now on first down. Steps away to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terry McLaurin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. He's doing his job, but the bottom line, they're losing. They've got a deficit to make up here, and he knows it.
And quarterbacks who last in this league learn that lesson really early. You may have had a great stat line and felt pretty good about how
Pick that shit off,
if
bro.
your team didn't win, it almost doesn't matter. And right now he's adopted that attitude. How do I get better? How does my team get better? How do we find a way to win the game?
Now he's hoping to lead his team to a successful drive. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Throwing is Bridgewater.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from TCU, Trayvon Merritt.
There you go, baby.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
After the turnover, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. And out of bounds Rams right around the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Touchdown! Rondale Moore. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st down, Bridgewater. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. They'll dump this off to Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, get me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. A big reason why they've been so successful. This defense hasn't been able to contain him when he gets outside of the pocket.
So true.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Open man, here is Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray being chased out left.
Dang, I waited long enough.
Complete, 7 seconds remaining. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Murray now. Flush to his right.
Damn it. I was trying to get out of bounds, like you get a field goal, but.
So we've come to halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And we'll see
Sorry, I had Jason Tucker. I could have went out.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Trying to make it up 57.
The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3.
I need to give up points in the yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing now is Murray. Forced out to his left. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Tyson Campbell.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Bridgewater to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Colts! Amari Cooper, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter.
On their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And all deep in his own territory.
The fuck, dude? Whatever. You suck a fucking dick.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jesus Christ. Of course, why not?
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they'll run with Sermon to begin the drive.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9
Jesus
before being brought down. Second and right
You're
in the
done.
yard. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot.
If he got a yard.
The line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 3rd down, here's Sermon.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Buying time to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Here's Murray. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines.
Of course, why not? Why not?
To get some points.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
And that's on the rookie first-round pick, Alex Leatherwood.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Dances by him, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. Murray now on first down. He'll buy some time right. Murray has the first down and more. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across
there's
the
no
40.
way he catches
He'll
it.
get 5 out of the scramble in second down.
Crazy. That's fucking stupid. That right there proves how stupid that shit is. There's no way.
Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Throwing again on second down. Murray dancing to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. Now Murray, and that'll make it third down.
Dude, throw the...
nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Steps away.
Oh, I got it right here in the legs.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. From the gun, Murray. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Murray. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
Come on, dude.
Pick there by Nick Nelson. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Randy, you gotta run your route.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again.
Jesus fucking Christ. Every fucking game. Every fucking game with these fucking scrubs. Scrub alert. My team. Oh, what'd he get hurt?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. He's to the 10. Murray has it knocked loose.
Of course he does.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
So pathetic.
Murray now to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught inside the 15. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back,
Let's see what his stats are. He's 10 yards or a touchdown.
I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide.
On 1st down, Murray slings this deep from McLaurin.
Come on, dude.
For the 3rd time. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, Murray being chased out left. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Touchdown, Rams.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Terry McLaurin, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Rams are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach.
Bridgewater on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. And he's got Hurst as tight end. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest. and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And that one will drop incomplete. 4 seconds remaining now in this half. Likely time for just one final play. One last shot now for Bridgewater. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for L.A., it's a...
Whoa, he's an X Factor. I didn't know that. What's his fucking... Oh man. Grab and smack. What? Looks like I got a skill point. Jesus. Not our receivers need fancy footwork. When they enter the zone, they have increased success chance on stiff arm and truck attempts. Deep in. Wow. What a great player. My team is young. Jake Funk.